Good defensive effort, for our guys tonight. Good win against Pittsburgh. Really proud of the guys and how they performed on that end of the court. Turned it over a little bit too much in the first half. I thought our guys did a better job in the second, taking care of the ball. Clearly, offensively, we weren't clicking on all cylinders, but the defense, was a key aspect of the game for us tonight.
You called a timeout in the second half with about 8.5 minutes left. Things seemed to go more smoothly, at least offensively, after that. What was the message during that?
Yeah, we were just kind of standing around, not passing the ball like we typically do, not moving our bodies on offense. The press, was slowing us down. We weren't executing against the press. We didn't turn it over against the press, but it just clearly slowed us. When we would get defensive rebounds, we weren't pushing the ball like we typically do. And so clearly, areas that we've got to attack and get better at.
Yeah, you guys had to rally at Notre Dame and Boston College in the second half. Tonight you got the 12-0 run early. How much was it a point of emphasis to start quicker and start faster tonight?
Yeah, I think defensively, we wanted to do that for sure. We wanted to kind of wrap our arms around the game as best we could on the defensive side of the ball. We knew they're an awesome rebounding team, offensive rebounding team, and we knew that was going to be a big key to the game. The defensive possession really begins when the shot goes up a lot of times with them. And they have good players and a good plan. And certainly I thought our guys, did a nice job, tonight of blocking out. And they did a nice job of crashing. And countless guys getting in there to get offensive rebounds.
Chance Mallory was very aggressive, kind of attacking the rim.
Yeah.
What did you see from him, and also his 4 steals tonight?
Yeah, he was aggressive on offense, certainly, and tough to defend. He's really fast, and if he gets a head of steam, to the basket, he's tough to deal with.
Hit a couple threes towards the end there to kind of up the percentage a little bit, but it's been a few games now where you haven't made as many shots. What are you seeing offensively?
Yeah, we just have to get a little bit better. You're going to have lulls during the season where it doesn't go in, as much as you want. And I thought Jakari got some good looks, tonight. And certainly there were some at the end that, he was having to rush a little bit to get off. But for the most part, pleased with the attempts that we took.
Coach, you were very animated at points during the break when you were trying to get messages across. What was the message you were trying to tell your team during those timeouts?
Yeah, a lot of different messages. Certainly on offense, it was passing the ball, moving your body, playing together. We were driving drives. When somebody drives and kicks it out, and then that guy would drive it. A lot of times those should be extra passes, and so our guys know that. But overall, the guys did a nice job.
You guys held them to, you guys forced 17 turnovers tonight, as well as holding them to under 50, and that's the first time you guys have held the team under 50 this entire season. I was wondering, what did you guys do differently in preparation for this game to, have such a dominant defensive game?
A lot of it's a mindset, a willingness to play to exhaustion and give max effort on every possession. And we just encouraged our guys, it's easy to get excited about offensive plays, big offensive plays. The guy, makes an extra pass and then it ends up in a dunk for Ugo or a wide open 3 for Malik, whatever the situation is. But if we can get excited about the defensive side and the plays that our guys make, whether it's Ugo blocking a shot at the rim or a really good contest, I thought a lot of the shots, even at the end of the game, several of them went in for them, but our guys were right there, contesting those shots. And so that's what we want to see. We want to see an energetic bunch, on the defensive side of the ball, that is willing to go deeper into the clock. Thanks.